Claw Arbs ships with 2 prediction market exchanges out of the box. Kalshi for the United States, Polymarket for everywhere else. Let us set them both up. We will cover what each exchange is, who can use it, where to get your credentials, and what the live tab shows once everything is connected. Click the Kalshi venue, building on the arena to open its panel. Kalshi, the U.S. regulated prediction market. Binary YES, no contracts priced in cents. A US dollar payout if YES wins, 0 if no wins. Sports, politics, weather, macroeconomic data, everything settles cash on chain at expiry. Three steps to live. Credentials, enable, done. Kalshi comes pre-installed, so there is no calibration step. The setup guide bar across the top of the panel will walk you through each one. Credentials, the first stop for any new venue. 2 fields here. The API key, which is a long UUID, and the private key, which is an RSA key file Kalshi gives you when you create the credential pair. Encrypted and stored locally on this machine, never sent to our servers. If you do not have credentials yet, click How to get your credentials. We added this guide because the menu paths on the Kalshi site move around. Click, the guide opens in a modal with the exact menu path. Step 1, log in to Kalshi.com, click your profile icon, account settings, scroll to API keys, click Create New API Key. Kalshi shows you the API key ID and downloads a private key file. Save both right now, the private key is only shown once. Step 2, paste the API key ID into the API key field and paste the entire private key file into the private key field. The big amber callout matters here. The private key file has wrapper lines that say begin RSA private KEY and END RSA private KEY. Keep them. If you copy only the base 64 in the middle, the parser fails and credentials never save. Got it? Close the guide. There is also a per field warning hint that pops up the moment you click into the private key field. It is the same advice in shorter form, right where the mistake usually happens. Live tab, where you see the feed working in real time. Tracked contracts on top, an estimated live games count on the row below, and a per contract panel showing live YES and no prices in cents, the spread, and order book depth bars for each side. One thing to keep in mind. A single live game on Kalshi exposes many contracts. Monoline yes and no, totals over and under, halftime markets, props. So tracked contracts is the total contract count, not the number of games. Compare the live games row to a sportsbook's match count for the apples to apples number. Kalshi serves U.S. accounts. Their license is a U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission registered exchange, so non-U.S. residents cannot trade there. If you are not in the U.S., skip Kalshi and head straight to Polymarket. Close the panel, now Polymarket. Click the Polymarket venue, building on the arena. Polymarket, the crypto prediction market. Same idea as Kalshi, binary YES no contracts, but settled in USDC on the Polygon Layer 2 chain instead of US dollars on a regulated exchange. Credentials. Polymarket needs more fields than Kalshi because you are talking to a wallet, not a regulated brokerage. 3 fields you fill in: funder address, wallet private key, and signature type. Everything else, the API key, the API secret, the API passphrase, those are derived automatically the moment you save. Funder address is where it gets confusing for new users. 2 different addresses live in your Polymarket account, and they look almost identical. The one you want is on the settings page on polymarket.com, under the label address. What it is not is the address shown on the magic link reveal page next to your private key. That is a totally different wallet, and if you paste it as your funder, Claw Arbs sees 0 balance and every order silently fails. The in-app guide spells the whole flow out, including the magic link reveal step. Worth opening the first time you set this up. Click Polymarket Guide. Step 1. Copy your funder address from polymarket.com settings. Step 2. Get your wallet private key from reveal.magic.link/polymarket. Step 3. Leave signature type at 1 for email or social login. Change to 2 only if you connected a browser wallet like MetaMask. Got it. Back to the panel. One more thing about Polymarket before we look at the Live tab. Polymarket charges category-based taker fees, not a flat rate. Sports 0.75%, politics 1%, crypto 1.8%, geopolitics free. Claw Arbs reads the category from each market and subtracts the right fee from your edge before deciding whether to fire. So when an agent says 2% edge, that is already after Polymarket fees, after Kalshi fees, and after the slippage buffer. Live tab on Polymarket. Same shape as Kalshi. Tracked contracts, live games estimate, per contract bid and ask, spread, depth bars. The ID strings under the hood are long token ID from the Polymarket CLOB, but the dashboard maps them back to readable event names, so you never have to look at the raw tokens. Polymarket serves users outside the United States. If you are in the US, the wallet may be geo-blocked from placing trades. Use Kalshi instead, or run Claw Arbs from a region where Polymarket is allowed. Close the panel. When you have both Kalshi and Polymarket configured and enabled, something special happens. Claw Arbs runs the cross-exchange engine over WebSockets directly between the 2 venues. Every price tick on either side feeds straight into the arbitrage calculator with around 25 milliseconds of debounce. This is the fastest path to a live arb in the entire system. Two regulated, deeply liquid prediction markets, listing the same events, with prices that drift apart often enough to make this the friendliest place to start your trading career on Claw Arbs. That is exchanges end to end. 2 venues, region split between US and the rest of the world, and a WebSocket Arb engine running between them whenever both are connected. Next up, Cloudbit, the crypto sportsbook that powers most of the sharp price reference inside Claw Arbs.